Fusel Blade's going to slow down those enemy heroes and get pick-off. So, nice play by both teams, primarily. But, I mean, look at this. It's 33 to 23, but the Scourge team is actually going to come back, I think. I mean, it's mostly Vino dying and CM dying a little bit. It's just stacking bracers on that CM. Very interesting. Getting the pick off on President of Dota, who is, sorry I missed that, that was the CM. So I was just looking for CM as I was talking about her, and she gets killed by 5 enemy heroes, and they're pushing up mid. Wow, I didn't realize they didn't get the crypt here, so damage going down, Rocket hitting the puck, but he does have the mech pipe build. Very interesting. Looks like hookshot going down by the clockwork, but he does miss it. He's going to go dive on this Vino. Vino absolutely misses everybody with his ult except for the clockwork. Morphling waves in. He does pop his BKB, doing good damage to this Vino. They want to get the pick off here, but he does have a pipe. He does get picked off. Big damage. Spectre is going to chase after this Morphling while the puck dodges while they do pick off that Weaver. Really good play. Armlet on the Sven with the Mask of Madness. So much damage. I really, really like that. And I think that's going to be the end of this team fight here. Looks like puck backed out. Spectre made it out as well, but Weaver buys back and he's going to go for it. He wants to do some good damage. Bugs going down on the Morphling. He does have a Scotty and a BKB, but his BKB is surely on cooldown. Chase going down on the Spectre. They're going to try to get the pick off here. Beautiful Cogs catches puck in here as well as the other heroes, and just such big chunks of damage coming from the Spectre. He's going to last hit him no problem. And that is just a replicate up there, so not a big deal, but big push coming from the creeps on top. I don't know where that crow was coming from. Just gave someone an item, but nice Scotty. 132 agility. That's so ridiculous. It's so great to get Scotty because then you can just transfer all that 200 life, or you can transfer all those stats to agility and you still get HP from it. It's really cool. I don't agree with the power treads of intelligence, but that's probably because he switched them needing some mana, and right now he just probably forgot about it. Not a big deal. He doesn't have any regen though, so it does give him a little bit of regen, mana regen. That's what I'm talking about. 3rd gem purchased by the Sentinel team. Such big purchases. They really do need that though to fight against Weaver. And if you look how much impact that Weaver has made just in the purchases of gems, that's 2,250 gold just purchased, or just spent on gems there. A ult going down, gonna hit 3 heroes. Really nice initiation here. I don't think they're gonna jump on this or not. Probably not, but definitely interesting. Where's that CM? I want to see all of his bracers. Is he still dead? Are you kidding? He is. Oh, sorry, wrong team. Wrong team. He's brown. Here he is. 4 bracers plus the treads plus the wand. I mean, look at this. Have you ever seen a CM with such baller stats? Look at that stuff. He's actually gonna be able to like ult and things, which is gonna be awesome. I mean, you don't get to see CM ults that often, and usually they don't make a big difference because they always die so fast. But if you do actually get decent items, he doesn't even have a TP scroll, which is kind of weird, but kind of cool at the same time. Looks like Morphling's going to possibly initiate here. Yep, he's going to initiate, pop the BKB. No, he's not even going to pop the BKB. He's just going to pick off the CM. No, he does get silence here. He's going to have to BKB to get out of the silence. Big damage going down on the puck. Bugs going down on him, but he is going to get attacked by the Spectre. You see him doing a huge amount of damage. Vino does ult, and big damage going down there. Oh man, wow, Sven does actually pick off that that Vengeful Spirit, or does pick off that Spectre. Very cool builds. Going that Armlet and the Mask of Madness. He does want to get the pick off there, and the lifesteal was just enough to keep him alive, even though he's taking bonus damage from the refraction or whatever. You know, Mask of Madness gives you bonus damage. I think it's instantaneous, I believe, but he did go down as they were chasing that Weaver. The Radiance picked him off when he was very low HP, so really, really cool game so far. And there's so much stuff going on. I know that it's just going to be an epic game all the way to the end. I mean, 2 carries on both teams. It's just very weird. It's not as easy as just being like, I'm going to shut down their carry, and then we're going to win the team fight. It's going to be like, you have to kill both of their carries and then win the team fight. And it's especially weird because we have a Sven going like carry tank item builds, or carry item builds basically. He has that Armlet, and he has a Mask of Madness. He's going to do good damage against that Spectre, and Spectre actually has to watch out because he's doing more damage than Morphling is right now. Plus, and OD is doing really good damage too. Finally gets his BKB and has his treads on strength, but easily going to be able to pick up this Roshan here. Wow, yeah. I mean, look at the chunks of damage taken out every time OD attacks. It's just so big. Initiate going down by Puck. He's going to even go full initiate here. He didn't. Oh, he did ulti. Okay. He did ulti on the Morphling. Morphling is so low on HP. They're going to try to get the pick off. He's phasing out of this, but he's transferring to strength, even though he has an A ult on him. But I'd be really surprised if he makes that here. Big nuke's about to go down. And possibly get a pick. Oh my god, he actually survived. I cannot believe that. Really nice job by the Morphling. Morph is just such a powerful ability, and it looks like Scourge is going to be able to easily clean up and finish off this Roshan here. He drops his scroll of TP. He's going to try to steal this Rosh here. Here we go. He's going to try to hook in. No, he's not going to go for it, I guess. He knows there's 2 heroes there. Spectre immediately picks it up. He does have his heart now. 2600 HP, such big HP. He's going to be diving real hard against those enemy heroes, so really, really sweet back and forth so far. He's going to pick up a Blade Mail next, most definitely. When he initiates, he's going to pop the Blade Mail and do some nice splash damage as a result. Whatever hero, I mean, if Vino ults or something like that, just pop your Blade Mail. That's like a couple hundred damage going towards this Vino. Treats him right for ulting, am I right? And Spectre's going to be farming it up. I'm going to expect some lifesteal out of him next. Maybe like a Vlad's or something. I could see a Vlad's, I guess. Would not be ridiculous. Other than a Vlad's, he's probably not going to go Radiance. He might go damage item, but I really expect some lifesteal. Yeah, he's going to have to Vlad's if he wants lifesteal. Probably a Diffuser Blade level 2 we're going to see out of him pretty soon here. But definitely going to see a Vlad's. I think we'll see a Vlad's. He doesn't have really big armor. I don't believe his team even has a Basilius right now. Yeah, I'm not seeing a Basilius on anybody on his team, which is kind of, it's very atypical for most games, but not pro games, I guess. It's not weird at all. I like the heart, getting more HP. He finally used that vitality booster that he bought in the beginning. How cool is that? He buys the vitality booster, he just wants the HP. It's like a really cheap heart, and he's going to make it into a heart later when he actually had the money. So really, really awesome. More pub players need to do stuff like that, honestly. It's a very, very good idea. And Weaver's going to try to initiate here on that Clockwork. He does TP out. He's not going to get spotted. But Weaver will clean up this whole creep camp, which is just a lot of money here. I don't think he's going to bugs. Doesn't really. Oh, he is going to bugs. It's not super good at last hitting, but it's going to do a little bit of damage and round out some of these heroes for low HP. Spectre just CSing bottom. Don't think he has a crow coming. Hasn't bought anything yet. He might just be sitting on buyback gold, honestly. 1800 gold, nothing fantastic. But he does have the Aegis Initiate going down. Morphling wants to get this pick off here. He's going to try to run into the jungle, but a lot of slow going down. Here goes the nice Hex happening. They're going to come around here. They might actually be able to chase him down. Nice. Yeah, he is not going to make it out here. Big damage going down from all these stairs, but he does escape. He's going to go to the Sven, and Sven immediately plays it smart and lands a nice stun. We'll see if the Scourge team can get here and help out. Big spells going down from the Sven. Nice initiate from the Clockwork. He does have a dagger, so he's going to be doing some damage here. Blade Mail being popped, going to reflect a lot of damage to the Spectre, and the CM is actually taking a lot of damage too, but Morphling finally gets here. He's going to try to pick him off, but big nukes going down. Sven's in very, very low HP. He's attacking bugs, not enemy heroes, so he's not life-stealing at all there. He does get the pick off. Beautiful waveform by the Morphling. Really good gameplay. Looks like he's the only Sentinel hero alive. All of the rest of his team got cleaned up, and he is immediately transferring everything he has. Alright, he's sitting at absolute max strength. He does waveform up right before the Waning Rift. Very, very close. Was just about to stun him, but I think it would have been really tough to pick him off. Looks like Nareeb's going to go for the chase here. Morphling doesn't have a lot of HP. A little bit of a misplay attacking those things. Bugs do not land down on him. I think that's going to be the end of the chase. So really, really solid play by Morphling. He killed, I mean, they killed Spectre twice there, even though he was so tanky. Killed him twice. And looks like he bought back. He spent his money on buyback gold, so not a bad idea by any means. Just, I don't know if he used his ult. He must have just popped a TP and ran in. And they still haven't lost this crypt, so they're definitely at a pretty big advantage. The whole top lane is completely cleared out, so if creeps do get in there, they're going to start hitting important things like this tower. I mean, this is a result. This tower being dead is a result of all of these buildings being gone. The creeps do not lollygag. They go for the gold. They're going to kill this last tower, and they're going to pick off this world tree pretty soon, if they're not careful. And wow, bottom tower's gone. I didn't even realize this. Ult going down on the Naru, but he doesn't even give a shit, honestly. He's like, you know, I'm just going to tank some damage. Wow, he needs the time lapse. This is going to be so close. He does get picked off. What a big play. Weaver being too ballsy and easily going to finish off the CM here. Weaver was being so ballsy. He was like, you know what, I'm going to do damage. This could be cool. I'm just going to time walk out of this in just a second. And all of a sudden the cold feet landed. He gets stunned for like 2 or 3 seconds. I think it's actually a very beastly stun. And immediately some really good follow-up by these other players, and what resulted in getting a pick off. So big misplay by the Weaver. That is a small mistake by Weaver. I mean, he was just being too aggressive, and as a result, the enemy team just got a big footing against them. So interesting items on everybody. Manta finally going down on the Morphling. He's still sitting at 1 strength. He does not give a shit. OD does not have any new items. I'm going to expect him just saving for buybacks at this point. I mean, he might go for it. I feel like he could benefit. I mean, it's late for null talismans, but he could benefit from more intelligence. So another really cool item you can get on OD is just like a Necro 3. It's so good. It gives him HP, it gives him more intelligence pool, and it gives him some more attack speed from the creeps, and a little bit more micro to do. Usually you just kind of do a lot of auto attacking with OD, so you can spare a little bit of micro. It's not a big deal. So Spectre hanging out bot, he's being very aggressive, but he can always TP to an enemy hero, especially like this Morphling, if he really needs to. We'll see if he escapes here. Sheep going down, really long range Sheep. Clockwork gonna maybe try to make something. Yep, he's gonna ult and he's gonna book it. And what did I say? Immediately goes to the Morphling. He acts. Oh, looks like Morphling cancels his TP. He's gonna go for the kill here, but he cannot actually take him out here. Morphling taking way too much replicate damage as the Purge goes down from the Diffusal Blade. He pops the BKB to get out of Puck's ultimate. He's gonna be booking it, transferring all of his agility to strength once again. Definitely a really good escape, but seriously, Spectre just tanking so hard. He has way too much HP. Morphling was only sitting at about 1500 HP, and that's why he couldn't actually out DPS him. Spectre had twice the HP that Morphling did, and that's, I mean, he was doing good damage to him, but when you only have half that, when you have half the HP, that dispersion really starts to rack up the damage. So illusion going down on these illusions. They actually are mana burning. I don't know if they mana burn if they're out of stacks or not. I seem to remember something weird like that. Like if they're empty. I can't remember. But he did pick up that Diffusal Blade level 2 just a second ago. And that now does 36 mana instead of 20 mana, so quite a bit. That's an extra 16 damage. And it gives you 26 agility instead of 22 agility. So you get a bonus 4 agility, you get 4 more intelligence, you do a bonus 13 or 16 mana drain, and you get 8 more charges. And the thing looks cool. It's like a different color. It's like, hell yeah. My Diffusal Blade is now purple. No, it's the same color, but it has a purple aura instead of a blue one. Sweet. So Diffusal Blade level 2, very good item. Nice follow-up. After he goes that Diffusal, I'm really going to expect some lifesteal out of him pretty soon here. I'd be really surprised if we see anything else. And for some reason, 555, that Puck was mid. And gets picked off by 4 enemy heroes. I can't believe I missed that. I'm sorry. I need to look at the map more. I'm so bad at looking at the map. Django going down by the CM, turning one of those bracers into the Django. Very solid play. He's even going to go for a BKB on Crystal Maiden. How cool is that? He's going to be like, fuck this, I'm going to BKB and I'm going to ult, and it's going to do a lot of damage. We have Chilling Touch. They really want to take down this Rax. They're like, damn it, I want this Rax to go down. The Gale is going to go down the Morphling, but he immediately splits out of it. That's why you get it. Easy Rax pickup. Not much the enemy team can do about it since that Puck is dead. But I just heard Clockwork try to initiate, but yeah, it looks like he missed, unfortunately. He does have that Blade Mail. Looks like Weaver is entering the fray. He's got a Talisman of Evasion. Very solid play. He's going to go for the Butterfly next, but they're going to say screw it, and they're going to destroy this tower so fast. Morphling BKBs, he's going to go in for the kill on the CM. He does have a Helm of the Dominator, but he's being slowed by this poison from somebody. He's not going to get the pick off, and unfortunately he dives pretty far. I don't think he's going to make it out of this one. He's finally going to get taken down. He better get taken. Oh my god, Waveform is so good. He does actually make it out of there. Once again, eating my words. I thought he was going to make it out for sure, but such a good player. He does make it out. OD is getting pressured by the Nerubian Weaver. He does not have as many survivability. He does not have as many survival moves as the Morphling does. With that Beast Morph ability, going to always get out of damage, pop in the Battery Assault, doing a little bit of Rocket Harass, but luckily his Vanguard does block a lot of damage from these enemy heroes, but A is going to get picked off easily, getting caught out of position here. Really great wards on the map, I must say. I mean, look at this. Very defensive wards for the Sentinel team. Scourge team also playing very defensive. That's a Plague ward, but ward here, and that's just a regular ward. So looks like Vino's warding now, picking up the regen. Here comes the old ward. It's going to cover Rosh. That's pretty much the only reason you place in this position. This position is better, and this position is pretty much better, unless you want to watch ward or Rosh. If you just place here, you can actually miss them slipping by. If they run down here, they can sneak past and go in a Rosh. And usually they do that unintentionally. So save and thank you. And gonna pick off this tier 2 tower here. Looks like, yep, Weaver gets to pick off. He does finally have his treads. He's gonna be doing pretty good damage. He has such good HP. Plus he's gonna be dodging a lot of those attacks from the Morphling. So awesome items on a lot of these heroes. I'm really happy about that. Beautiful initiate by the Puck. He's gonna phase shift out of here just as everything went down. Pretty crazy. Pipe going down from the Puck. There's just so much happening right now. There's so many good carries. Vino's going to get picked off. Spectre's going to be diving on one of these heroes in just a second. Puck finally ulting, but Clockwork taking the ult damage from the Weaver. He's going to time for him out of this, but he's still pretty low on HP. Sentinel team actually did very, very successfully there, even though I think Spectre was kind of back for quite a ways. But looks like the Spectre excuse me, the Morphling Replicate is going to do some nice mana burn on the Crystal Mane. He's completely out of mana. He's not going to be contributing anymore this fight. Ult going down from the Spectre. He's going to be chasing some of these heroes, but just such good Desolate damage going down. Yep, and oh wow, that's a real Spectre. Gonna be chasing this Obsidian. He does have bugs on him. Nice Sheep, gonna stop a lot of the damage, but quick follow-up.